Hi, welcome to day 9 of the 28-day challenge. Today I am going to be talking about the universe and our interconnectedness. As I've mentioned before, every single thing in this universe is made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of the same subatomic particles, every single solitary one. So we are all deeply interconnected because we're made up of the same things. And that applies to our human connection to each other, our human connection to nature, our human connection to the entire world and the entire universe. And so that's pretty abstract, thinking about the fact that we're all atoms, which just makes us all interconnected. And if you think about how all of our systems work, right? You have to breathe in the air, it goes into your lungs. We're dependent on it, right? We're dependent on the food we eat. We're dependent on the trees that provide the oxygen in the air and remove the CO2. But we're also dependent on them for wood to make a lot of our things. And same with all the other resources on this planet. It's all these interdependent, overlapping systems within systems, within systems, within systems. There's only one system. That is the universe. Everything else is a subsystem within the universe, right? So there's the universe, and we live in the Milky Way galaxy, and then within that galaxy, we live within our solar system. Within our solar system, we live on planet Earth. On planet Earth, I live in Connecticut in the United States of America. And I won't get more specific about that in this public YouTube video about where I live. But I'm sitting in this room and I'm breathing in this air. And then if I think about myself in terms of a human and my species interdependentness, right? Humans evolved with our primary survival mechanism being each other. And I spent most of my life being very proudly hyper independent. I didn't need anybody. I did everything on my own. That's false. I didn't teach myself how to walk. I didn't teach myself how to talk. I didn't teach myself I didn't teach myself math. I did teach myself a decent amount of the math, but I didn't come up with the math myself. I found resources online, is how I've learned a lot of things. I didn't invent the internet. I didn't invent the microchips that that make my computer function. I didn't produce my clothing or my necklace or my hair dye. I didn't build my house. And I was born into privilege too. That was luck of birth. And I didn't do all of the work that my parents did to get them to where they were when I was born, and I didn't do all of the work that my grandparents did to start their families, or my great-grandparents were further back. And when I think about all of the things on this planet, all of the things that I use on a daily basis, all of the tools that I have access to, because of not only the privilege of where I was born and what family I was born into, but also when I was born. It is 2025. I am 28 years old. I grew up in this age of rapid technological advancement that was built on the foundation of slower technological advancements. But if I think back to the past 10,000 years of human technological advancement, a little bit more than 10,000 years, like with the agricultural revolution, you know, we've come so far. We've come so far. But 95% of our evolutionary history, of our time on this planet as a species, 300,000 years, we were hunter and gatherers. So I think about all of this interconnectivity, all of the different communication and clashes and wars that were fought in order to get us to this level of technology that we have. It's amazing. And it's the universe. It's just what it is. Human beings are a fascinating, fantastic species that has this amazing capacity to study nature and mimic it with our tools and our technology, right? It started out like just mimicking it in terms of growing our own food and using it for our benefit, creating shelter and tools and weapons. But nature has known that binary electrical systems are super efficient for sending information across distances. What do you think our cardiac systems are and our nervous systems? They're binary electrical systems. And by binary, I don't like they send pulses, right? On, off, on, off. Our nervous system sends packets of neurotransmitters, which are all just different hormones. And our cardiac system pumps our blood. And our computers use binary electrical signals to send all of our code all over the place. Squishy really wants to cuddle right now. Look at this kitty. He just ate. Look at that face. Look at that face. Okay. I think I'm going to cut this video off here because I did get a little bit off track from our interdependentness. Because I wanted to stay on kind of the universal scale. But it is what it is, and I love you. Have a good day. Bye.